leading up to where I ended up after my prod house, after BMW. Um, yeah, being able to, I guess, be where I am now and just write for where as I am needed, I guess, is a very special opportunity, and it's a once in a lifetime experience for me. I am not officially employed by the government. So I don't have a title. I'm a private citizen, but I am called upon to. I have my duties to write as I am assigned to, or when I am assigned to produce certain things. So being in this phase where I'm able to capitalize on the years of writing, writing a coffee table book, which we released 2 years ago, also helped push me into, I guess, consideration. Somebody who can write beyond just cars. I think that was the ultimate challenge for me. Writing about cars is something that I can do with my eyes closed. It's just I review the car or test drive it, and I more or less know what I want to say. But when you are pushed to write, let's say, for a coffee table book, all of a sudden there is word economy. So you have to be frugal with your words because it's more picture heavy. So you have to again relearn how to write and relearn how to say things. And with the job I have today, it is about being able to deliver a message with the same impact while using the least amount of words. Because people don't have the time to read, some like literature basically. So yeah, it's been a challenge. I enjoy it. The pressure is intense. It's immense also. Of course, working in the palace is special. It lies heavily on what we do affects so many, and that's the humbling part about it. It's as a person who had maybe in the previous years said so much about politicians, the president, the administration, the cabinet secretaries. We don't really know or see how hard it is to actually run a country, to actually try to serve as many people as you can, to be able to bring to justice those who should, rightfully be behind bars, to thinking of how to open up trade so that the country opens and the economy is given a boost, and in doing so you also still have to protect the people that live here, that you're not taking away from them. There's so much push and pull, and it almost feels sometimes like they're pulling from one string, that serving this person or serving this cause is directly or indirectly affecting something else. Like it can never just be two things. That's how I feel. So every time you serve someone something, a cause or something, you are disappointing another factory. You know what I mean? So it is just
tough decisions to make.
Always, and I would never ever want, even just as a joke or the dream, when you're young, it's like, oh, I want to be president. I want to be this. I want to be that. No way. The schedule is
too hectic.
Unreal. It is unreal, and I'm fortunate enough to be able to see it. It's like, for me, it's very hard to make. When I make mistakes, I am put to the grinder because they're perfectionists, and for some reason they have the capacity to do a crazy amount of work but still check on what we're doing. Is what Enzo's doing right? Is it being done correctly? When I make mistakes, I can't make excuses and say, oh, because this happened, or this is what I'm facing now because in relation to what they have to deal with. The people in charge to serve the country for the remaining 4 years, they nobody works harder. My impression of, let's say, a first lady was always somebody who was just always glamorous and walking and is talking about art and painting and all of these things. My boss runs around the office, and I mean, I hear her heels, and she's running in front of me holding papers because she needs to help another faction, another group that's coming, and then she jumps out again and asks, "Is this prepared? Because we need to be ready for these people." And it's really like the capacity is humbling, because everyone's limit is what they know it to be, until you meet somebody whose limit is just so far stretched, and yeah, it's been, yeah, the pressure's immense, but it's very rewarding. It's very rewarding when you get it right. It's very rewarding to see happy people, especially when the palace is open and people are around, children, parents, mothers. Very, very rewarding. So yeah, but that's the one thing I don't joke about. Like, if you want to get turned off with the idea of being the president, work for the admin. When you see the schedule, when you see how tight it is, it's intense. There's no time to do anything else. So yeah,